begin tonight with relief at Loblaw grocery stores after the company announced a price freezing on its no-name brand products. The move comes as inflation rates remain above national expectations. Jason Guidolo reports.
It was already a go-to brand in a time when goods are becoming too costly.
I buy no name sometimes because it is cheaper.
I buy a lot of no name, and it's going to keep the prices lower.
Those who are heading to a Loblaw's based grocery store can expect to see prices of the famous yellow and black packaged items to stay where they are until January 31st of next year, as double-digit food inflation skyrockets grocery bills. In a letter shared with customers, Loblaw chairman Galen Weston says the move was to hit the brakes on food inflation, adding the average cart of groceries is up 10% this year, and people are paying more for items like apples, soups, and chips. Canada's #1 grocer is freezing the prices of more than 1,500 items found in shopping aisles, much to the liking of customers at No Frills in central Hamilton.
For a cheaper route, they have no-name pizzas, burritos, those things if you want frozen stuff.
I bought cottage cheese. I like their cottage cheese. I have other cottage cheeses, and they're actually one of my favorites. A good incentive to look at the no-name products.
The Bank of Canada released new business survey showing that consumers are becoming more pessimistic about inflation in the short run. Inflation that is well above the bank's 2% target.
It is the fact that the campaign includes the very lucrative holiday season. And so that's almost 20% of annual sales for Loblaw.
Professor of Food Distribution and Policy at Dalhousie University Sylvain Charlebois says the move was needed because nearly 80% of Canadians feel major chains have been cashing in while inflation spikes. Something David McDonald with Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives agrees with.
Net pre-tax profits amounted to $1.4 billion in the period from April through June 2022. That same period, the companies made half that much in 2019 prior to the pandemic.
Independent grocers like Market Box in Hamilton also took notice of the price halt.
For our brand, it makes us want to be a little more creative, work with our local vendors closer. Our price increases haven't been as dramatic as some of the big box stores because we do work directly with the producers. So
I think the pressure is on now for other chains to justify how they're making higher profits without freezing prices on some of these key items. I mean, this was a trend internationally, and now it's arrived in Canada.
So Sobeys and Metro will need to figure out an answer.
We did try to reach out to Metro, Sobeys, and Walmart today regarding Loblaw's move, and Metro replied saying that it is industry practice to have a price freeze from November 1st to February 5th for all private labels and national products, and that will be the case for all Metro companies in Ontario. Jason Guidola, CHCH News.